Jonny Arkade with the cards in his grip, flipping through decks, giving shadows a clip, healing old wounds like a shaman with a script. Inner child smiles while the tower tips. Yeah.
Eyes closed, he channels the stars, reads your life like a story in the bars. Ace of cups, drinking from fate's jars, making sense of the scars, flipping these memoirs. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted.
Hangman got you feeling stuck. Jonny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of swords with your mind sharp and keen. Jonny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread, all your hopes foreseen. Healing shadows within, nothing's too obscene. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted, truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. The card, our destinies twisted. Da 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 da.
Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, yeah.
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Third eye sharp, he catch the vibe, no delay. Mystic readings cooked from the Milky Way. Secrets of the soul in the cards they lay. Jonny Arkade, pave a brighter day.
Open up the stream, let the wisdom flow. Every flip a trip, make your spirit grow. Truth in the arcana, pure in the glow. Jonny Arkade, always in the know.
It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Jonny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Yeah, it's Jonny Arkade.
Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Jonny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight.
Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get slayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade, Jonny Arkade. Johnny 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 Arkade. Yeah, Johnny Arkade. Whispers terror shine on the plate. Shadow work make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic color deep inside.
Testing. Is this thing on? You bet your silly goose it's on. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. I hope everyone is doing fantastical. We're going to be stepping into tonight's reading here shortly. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. This might be for the people pleasers out there. I don't know. Maybe you were. Maybe you do like to please people. But which people are we pleasing now? This should be a reading about discernment, maybe your past discernment versus your present discernment, and then maybe we'll do discernment moving forward. I don't know, but not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. That I do know. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Welcome to Johnny Arkade. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm trying to give Zelda a little bit of juice because she's not doing very well. She's sick. Low on energy. She'll be all right by the time we get started, but hope you guys are doing well. This will be a pick a deck reading if you are joining us live, just so you know. It will be done live, so stick around and everything. But if you prefer the traditional pick a deck experience, check out the description box for the link for the playlist. There's a bunch of awesome timeless pick a decks there for you. See if one stands out. But I'd rather you join us live, and now would be a perfect time, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, give it a like, smash my face with your finger if you're watching us live. All right, enough of that. But no, I appreciate you. And if you, again, prefer that experience, the traditional pick a deck, pick a timestamp, give me about an hour or so when this is complete, the live stream. And you can expect to see those timestamps in the description box as well as pinned in the comments section below the reading. Cool? All right. That's what I love about you. You're a smart cookie. Let's go ahead and get started. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore.
Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade.
Johnny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Johnny Arkade. I hope you guys are doing well. Legend of Zelda Game & Watch is good. We got 3 bars. Link's got 3 bars on them. Save it for the studio, Link. Save it for the studio. Okay. Legend of Zelda Game & Watch is on. This is the community chest deck. We keep this shuffled and off to the side, and as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream, we pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time. And then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arkade. You should stick around. Check it out. Nothing jumping out yet, but someone maybe got burnt by the gun. Son of a gun. I'd say that's about accurate. Packing a Mac in the back of the accurate, you know what I mean? All right. Don't be shy. I know you guys are out there. I see you taking the poll. And by the way, if you're joining us live, check out the poll. There's no right or wrong answers, just an opportunity to self-reflect. See where you're at, you know? Little blood test. It's like when you go into the, like, I don't know if when you're a kid and you go to like the grocery store and they have the pharmacy attached and they have like the blood pressure thing, you're like, oh. Your mom's like picking out fucking Tampax or whatever. You're like, dude. And you're like, I'm going to test my blood pressure. And you're just like, go into a Zen state and that shit like cuts off your circulation. I used to love that. But it's like people are like, go there to find out whether life or death information. And you're just like, this is fun. But it is. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I almost thought it said 8:35. We just lost 2 minutes. It's 8:33. It's 8:35. So, anyways, we're gonna put that here. No coinky dinkies yet, right, guys? Okay. Something in my eye. Level 1. Let's get started. What do you got going on here? I don't know. What you're talking about. Level 1. This is how we do it here at Jonny Arkade. Okay, so queso, cheese. So if you're confused, it's okay. Makes perfect sense. But you won't be here in a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. And a 4. Okay. And a 4. Bonus round, yo. Bonus round, yo. Level 1. Going into bonus round right off the bibbity bab. Shauna J, welcome. Finally, someone decided to dance with me. I'm out here I was all by myself. No one was looking. I was thinking of you. Oh yeah, did I mention I was all by myself? There were a few people watching, but you know, you totally broke the ice. So thank you, Shauna. Let's see. Silver is surging, so if you bought some a few weeks ago, you've already made your money back. Good job. Okay. As of me doing this reading. What is the date? The 26th. Oh yeah, tomorrow they're going to unveil that Netflix thing for GTA 6. Yeah. It's a thing. Okay. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Heads, tails. Got it? Good. Jonny Arkade Tarot it is. Okay. If you guys are interested in your own Jonny Arkade Tarot deck, check out thetarotzone.com, thetarotzone.com. $5 from each deck sold goes to stop child trafficking. You know? It's like $5 goes towards something great in your name without any additional cost. You know what I'm saying? So, and thank you for those of you who, you know who you are. you know what's up. But thetarotzone.com. Check that out. But yeah, level 1. If you chose the Jonny Arkade Tarot, this is your reading. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. Doesn't mean say no. That's my point of the whole intro. Okay. Homemade Oreos? I don't know, man. Let the pros just do what they do. Why motherfuckers try to get all crazy? I mean, not like I wouldn't try it. Any of y'all done that? I've done it a few times with amazing results. But the Snickers that you make out of the dates and peanut butter and dip it in chocolate. It's the best thing ever. With the pecan, you put a pecan in there. Oh, you haven't tried it? Oh. The hard part is not eating them all, but oh my God. All right, look at this. Would you look at that? And you guys want to know a fun fact? Oh, you don't? This might not be the reading for you. You don't like facts? No. Facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. But no, I reset my deck today. I did, of course, do a bunch of readings this afternoon for work, but reset today nonetheless. Oh, how sad. But if you knew what was just outside of this, wow. This is the norm? Huh? Story of your life? Hey, where's your faith? Where's your faith? You call yourself a man or woman of faith. Where's your faith? That's what I thought. What's pausing? What pressure is put upon you? Huh? That is disturbing this peace. Wow, a commitment and an obligation, something you signed up for? You regret signing up for it? Or is it just like not what you signed up for? Either way, this is either way, I mean, that's why I'm smiling and giggling. And Jennifer Miller, welcome. 11-11 on the Zelda game. Oh, time after time, except for this time. I mean, am I right? Let's see. See what the bones have to say. See what the cards have to say. Someone can work with bones and shit. I don't know, man. If we can't get a lucky rabbit's foot at the arcade anymore, I don't know if you should be playing with them chicken bones. If you talking bones, we playing dominoes? Was that what we're talking about? That's the only bones. Big old bag of damn bones. There's that tower again, yo. What in the world? I feel like it was only a matter of time before you eventually said yes or no to this. I feel like this is more you saying no to something and not saying yes this time. I'm like, if there was a book with my deck, this is where I would go and reference it or read from it. What, you know, maybe next time. Judgment. Wow. I feel like something deserves judgment, regardless of what everyone might think. Again, the justice in reverse. Someone might have tried to spread rumors that something is something that it was not. But I'm going to tell you right now, the truth is the truth yesterday. The truth was the truth today. The truth is the truth tomorrow. despite when people find out about it. Oh, that flipped upside down, or right side up, actually. I feel like you led by example in a way already, and in a lot of ways, I feel like you bring towers. Being in like your high vibration and people having a problem with it, and then you not having a problem with them having a problem with it, but you know it's a problem, and you can't have that. Nobody got time for that. So you just go about your way. Because again, wow, self-love, don't make me choose, right? Don't make me choose. Because till death do you and your higher self part or something. Some of y'all could have gone through a nasty divorce, or it was never finalized, or even if it was, the person is still very much in your energy despite your attempts to maybe co-parent or whatever. I feel like this person's out of the picture, and I almost feel like you would know that you're better off now. If anything, now it's like you got some wiggle room to give yourself permission. Number one, what the fuck? The fuck? Take the kids with you or whatever to the park or the beach or whatever. You keep an eye on them. Don't fall asleep. Fucking get in the tan, but you know what I'm talking about. You give yourself permission. Give the kids permission. Shit, they want to play outside. Let the children play. Wow, I just saw my mind's eye. Back when I used to still watch TikTok, I remember this one chick, like, recording her neighbors, like the kids in the yard. It was like you could tell the parents were like, go outside and play. And they were like, they didn't know what to do. One kid was like playing with the bush, like the bush had like a thing sticking out, and he was like, and the other kid was like practicing dance moves, and then the other kid was like, oh man, it was so funny. They just didn't know what to do. I feel like the one kid was like kicking rocks or whatever, like literally kicking rocks. And these fools they might need to just kick rocks. Like that's a start. You know, an inevitable, that's an inevitable, that's what I said, an inevitable change. What did I stutter? Yeah, I kind of stuttered a little bit, but it was funny, right? But again, someone's been putting this off forever. But I don't think they can put it off anymore. Ooh! The jig is up. Someone is not who they claim to be, and I feel like if the biggest thing they were worried about was everyone finding that out. Someone I feel like was trying to copy your style. It don't matter if you're a man or woman, but someone was totally jocking your shit and trying to emulate you is the word I'm hearing. Emulate you, put you on free play. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And you're like Namcom. You're like, this ain't Miss Pac-Man. What's different? You totally took my game. You totally took my girl. You're Pac-Man. You're Pac-Woman. You're Miss Pac-Man. And you're gonna let fucking Wreck-It Ralph over here take your man, take your girl. The frick? Oh man. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You're like Pac-Man Jr. sent from the future to stop all this shit. Otherwise you don't get born. Haven't you seen Back to the Future? Come on, y'all. Come on. I know it can be mind-numbing with all the crazy amounts of different reiterations of Pac-Man, but dude. You gotta know what's up, man. You don't have to be freaking... What's that douchebag? He always wears the stupid ties. You don't have to be that dude to know what I'm talking about. You're piggity pack, man. Woman. Whoa, man. So you married an axe murderer. Big deal. Son in reverse. Story of my life. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. No, you won't believe me. Try me, try me. I bet I'll probably think it's totally normal. Yeah, see? Try me. I feel like I'm in Supernatural. I'm like, yeah, I'm Lieutenant Bonham, and yeah, could you tell us what happened? Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I did. None of the cops believe me, no one, but try me. What kind of feds are you? Different kind. We specialize in something else. Wow. It's like people don't want to know the truth. I'm going to tell you right now, that's majority of the world, right? It's not even like the elites run the world. It's like, no, the majority of the world is asleep. You are the fucking 2%, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they told you. You know the whole, if we all stood up, there's more of us than there are of them, and it's like strength in numbers. Well, we are the numbers. So, you know, and we don't have to throw Molotov cocktails into fucking people who have been working their whole lives to open their business and steal TVs out of their business. It's none of their business. Mind your own business, your beeswax. Say yes to that. I feel like someone was always rallied up or taken advantage of, like recruited though, because they were reliable to get the job done. But I do feel I am seeing Back to the Future, of course. When do I not see Back to the Future? But I am seeing Flea being like, "What's the matter, McFly, you chicken?" Knowing that he will freaking, like Biff was like, "What's the matter, McFly, you chicken?" Because he's like, "I want you to hit me. I dare you to hit me. F around and find out." And then he would surprise him. But Needles knew who's Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, by the way. Just letting you know. He knew McFly would be down for a race, but McFly would be like, "No, man, that's not a good idea." But if he said, "What's the matter, you chicken?" he would manipulate him in that way. Because he knew he was down. He knew he was down. And this is your strength. You're not allowing who or whatever this motivational resource is to no longer bring that out of you. I am hearing, wow. If you did, I feel like people would get hurt. And it's like, it's not that I'm afraid of what you'll think or what you'll say or that I'll get hurt. It's like, I'm afraid of what I'll do to you. Or what spirit will do to you with that. Like, you just see their debt racking up above their head like it's GTA. Like, like that douchebag flying around, blowing up your car, and you're like, all right. Shit adds up. But someone thinks they have, yeah, what are you going to do? They're trying to egg you on, entice you on. This is why Rockstar let you play in solo lobbies now. It's worth a $300,000 note, you know, to not get shot at by douchebags or whatever. 11:22 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I love how GTA 6 is gonna have, like, in the beginning of GTA Online, I don't know if you guys remember, but GTA Online didn't come out right away when GTA 5 came out on 360. It came out a little while after, and it was so bad. And if you would like try to like get back at people, they'd allow a tolerance, but at some point they'd throw you in a dunce lobby and you'd wear a dunce cap and You were only in there with assholes, and you'd have to be in there. It was like freaking going to detention or like in school detention, you know, ISA or whatever. 1122. Is that when I pulled the lovers? Either way, look, strength, love. I love that. I forgot what I was saying. In school detention, whatever. All I know is something's designed to be a punishment for you, and you're like, this is cool. It's like a breakfast club. You're like, let's go get high in the library. Cheeks cannot hold the smoke. That's what it is. Level 1. That was your reading. Well, GTA 5. That's right. So yeah, GTA 6. It's like, if you're a douchebag, I feel like it's gonna be like those RPGs, like, because it remembers that shit. Like, remember Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars RPG, where you could go dark side or Jedi, and the game kind of evolves around it. Well, if you want to play GTA 6 10 years from now, like you did GTA Online, and you don't want it to be hell on earth, you're gonna start, it's gonna motivate you, incentivize you to not be a douchebag. That's rad. Okay. Because I'm always just trying in there to grind and help fools, and the only time I do get crazy is when fools be trying to just ruin your day. I do enjoy dodging and getting out of sticky situations, but it's like, man, I just want to. It's like you're going, if you're playing like a Skyrim game or something, it's like you just want to get to that cave or whatever, right? You just want to get to the destination, and then some fucking troll or giant or something just comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, this is what we're doing now. You hear the crack of a dragon's wings above you, and you're like, oh, shit. Here we go. At least I'm going to get some points for this. You know what I'm talking about, collective. I hope. I can't just be talking to myself out here. You can't just be admiring my handsome face and just pretending like you agree with what I'm saying to get on my good side. That can't be it, right? Okay. Dude, I'm so excited. There's so many leaks and stuff. I haven't been watching the leaks. I've seen a couple of them because you can't not. And it's like, stop. What's wrong with people? I almost feel like it's behind the scenes Rockstar fucking doing this whole thing just to build hype around it. But what do I know? I'm just psychic. Someone getting paid to fake snipe from a rooftop or whatever, you know. Level 2. But I'm sure there's good intentions behind everything, good and bad. It's just weird. It's like lawsuits and, and everything. But yeah, level 2. Kind of a big deal. I was right though. I feel like when they released San Andreas with GTA 5, it was the beta test for 6. It was the beta test for 6. It has been all along. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna keep it simple for level 2. 1, oh, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awakening intuition. Haven't used this in a while. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Put those right down. this right here. You right there, and we've got 44 in the die. And the die is sound. All right, plural. Level 2. If you chose the Awakening Intuition, this is your reading. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. I love this deck and the book. The book isn't like what the card means. The card is kind of its own message. And then the book is like deleted scenes or more info, you know, expanded information. And it's also comes with this fun satchel. I love it. A good deck with the satchel. Okay. Like someone's under pressure. Level 2, are you under pressure to say yes or continue to do something you don't want to do or something? And listen, I'm not trying to feed anyone's ego or stubbornness or, you know, throw gas on anyone's fire. You would know who you are if you be doing too much for the wrong energies. Doing too much for people that be doing too much. You can't burn fire with fire. You can fight it with fire, but it just get bigger. Maybe you're no longer contributing to something and people want you to because their fire is going out. Release someone else's energy. This is in reverse. You already did. That information is for whoever needs to release. You want to screenshot it since you're probably not going to be talking too much in the chat. 11:30 on Zelda Game & Watch. That's 1:13. Do us all a favor and, you know, read that shit. Learn something about yourself. We're all tired of knowing and waiting when you're going to figure it out. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. Ooh. All right. Connect to your higher self. See, now this is advice for the collective. Connect to your higher self. I feel like you do this from time to time, but it's time to really like get that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. Maybe if this was the monkey bars. I know they don't have monkey bars anymore. It blows my mind. They have these crazy jungle gyms where a kid could totally die, but you can't have monkey bars. He can like hang himself in that fucking cargo net or whatever. But, you know, no monkey bars. Safety first. But remember when you put your hand in the sand and you get all calloused, and I don't know about y'all, but we would do like the monkey, which is why we can't have monkey bars anymore. But we would like wrestle with our legs and then climb up on top and be like, I'm the king of the bars. I'm the monkey king. Amadeus, Amadeus. Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. What does this say? This is for the karmics again. Receive love from the other side. Yeah. You need to break on through to the other side, because this side, no more love. No love in the back door. You got to come in through the front. This is exit only. Connect to your higher self. You ready, collective? Your higher self is concerned with the highest good and communicates through intuitive insight. Before taking action, ask yourself whether you're listening to your smaller self or your higher self. Your smaller self might impulsively lead you down one path, while your higher self, save 10% or 20% at base smokes, 10%. What's that? Tax. Save 20% at base smokes, get a free eighth. What was I saying? Oh yeah, your higher self has access to a better roadmap. Don't just rely on GPS. What if there's no service? Oh yeah, this is that someone needs to find love somewhere else, because what you considered love, which I feel like is more of a currency now, and you're being a little more mindful of your spending. You can't just keep withdrawing from the ATM of your love TM. You know what I mean? You can't just have these financial attractions. That's why there's a $3 fee for using that shit, because someone's got to pay for the convenience fee. Someone's working hard behind the scenes. There's a little elf in the machine going, oh man, you want to just withdraw fast cash, or you want to make a specific amount? Please use increments of 20, please. And you're like, fuck, man, 11:33 on this other Game & Watch. And then you're like, whatever, man, just give me my $60. It's like, you should have took out 100, bro. The fee's the same. I mean, just be more mindful with the spending. Use it somewhere else. Practice non-judgment for clear intuition. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just saying, I don't know you. I'm not trying, how could I know what you were going through? I'm just saying. I'm just over here. Instead of the guy going, jackass, you'll never make it. I'm like, you totally can accomplish it. Quit overthinking it, jackass. Stop being a jackass. That's you calling yourself a jackass. No one said you were a donkey. You're not the talking ass in the Bible, are you? You're not the talking ass in the Bible, are you? Okay, what is this saying? Practice non-judgment for clear intuition. Get your mind out of the gutter and try to take your own advice after I say this. Having strong emotions and opinions about others is natural. Yet intuition is best channeled through an open mind and a calm heart. If you've formed an exclusionary fixed judgment about a person or situation, you can use me as an example. Consult someone intuitive and objective besides me, because I feel like I like to consider myself intuitive and objective. So if you object with my objectiveness and my intuition, then consult with another one and see if their intuition is equally as objective or subjective. Or do your thing, man. Double check. ChatGPT sometimes makes mistakes. Double check your work. Engage neutrality to avoid narrowing interpretations. Discern other layers of truth. Someone's like trying to get something out of you, and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I wear this here hat? It's like, I'm from Jamaica, man. And you're like, really from Jamaica? And they're like, where from? You're like, right near the beach, boy. And they think you're lying. And you're like, nah, for real. I didn't have an address. I was living on a hammock or whatever. Sea turtle was delivering my mail. Get out of here. Consult someone else. Yeah, get out of here, bro. What was your address? It was 1234 none of your business avenue. Boulevard. None of your boulevard. Consult someone else. Again, you might be trying to, in a nice way, tell someone, I'm not your person. I'm not your reader. Link is getting the silver arrow. As much as it pains me to tell you this. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. Maybe you didn't know that. Well, this is the part where you leave before you feel really stupid or attacked or whatever. It's probably you feeling stupid, and it comes off as if you're being attacked, but I can't help how you receive new information. What is this? We all have intuitive blind spots. And remember, I said getting your second opinion on what I have to say, but make sure that they know what they are saying. It was my point of the tangent. If you got lost in translation. We all have intuitive blind spots. So use all your mirrors. No single person can intuitively understand a situation from every angle. It was a funny angle. Gain fresh insights about old, stubborn, or frustrating issues by seeking advice from others with sensitive intuition. You think I'm not being sensitive? I'm very sensitive. I'm very ticklish under the feet too, as well. You know what I'm saying? But I can walk on hot coals. I'm from the islands. sensitive intuition. Also seek out professionals, not your favorite reader on Craigslist or whatever. Also seek out professionals with practical experience, and advanced knowledge specifically pertaining to an issue. Yeah, you don't want someone who has nothing but terrible relationships giving you terrible relationship advice when they're single and miserable. So look out for that. For example, or someone who's trying to say you should buy this or buy that or invest in this or invest in that when they haven't themselves or wouldn't if they were in your position. But you're taking their advice, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Double check your work. Advanced knowledge specifically pertaining to an issue. Ask for help. I feel like it's more about using the discernment on who you ask help from. Someone might be trying to offer their help and maybe forcing it on you, and you don't want to say no because maybe you always can't have a hard time saying no, and you might be trying not to say yes but not say no and send hints. I'm gonna tell you right now, depending on how persistent this son of a or daughter of a bitch is, practice non-judgment for clear intuition, but consider third eye eating. Ooh! I just saw an episode of Bob's Burgers in my mind's eye. I haven't seen that in years. I haven't seen that in years. I totally cracked my foot. I haven't seen it in years, but I'm seeing the episode where the Italian restaurant dude opens up across the street and he tries to befriend Bob, but not because he genuinely likes his burgers or service, but because he's like trying to steal his clientele and like let people come over to the Italian restaurant, and he like badmouths Bob behind his back, and then Bob's like, what the fuck? And he like genuinely goes in there to try to show support, and he's like talking shit, if I remember correctly. Feed your psychic ability. Avoid foods and drinks that make you tired, spacey, cranky, or anxious. Yeah, you need to switch to a sativa or something. Or a hybrid if you're anxious. Emphasize nutrients that energize, calm, and center you. Healthy eating and consumption of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients may greatly improve the quality of your intuitive hits and expand your intuitive capabilities in general. I was getting some of you might fast or be needing to fast. Either way, it would be good for you. Or maybe you just automatically are fasting or changing your diet. Maybe things that you once craved aren't as enticing, aren't so. Or maybe you had it and it wasn't as good, and it wasn't good again, and then it wasn't good even again. And cigarettes taste like shit or something. You know, it's that energy. Partner with your guides, support your physical body. It would be literally pertaining to maybe a version of you that you want to become, and your body automatically adjusting to maybe what you've been telling yourself you were going to do forever. And I do apologize if this is you, because for some of you it is like, yeah, the weed ain't working anymore, the alcohol ain't working anymore, but good. It's time to find a healthy replacement or substitute. And it doesn't have to be gross. Like, I'm not trying to make you eat your broccoli. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be fun. Put cheese on that broccoli, you know? Partner with your guides. Eat more broccoli with cheese with your burger or whatever. Get the steamed vegetables with your Panda Express or whatever. You can still put soy sauce on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Soy sauce makes everything better. It's like the Asian ketchup. Partner with your guides. You're being directed to work more proactively with your spiritual guidance squad. Gang, gang. The team of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that supports you. Reach out in your thoughts, journal, or prayers, and watch for helpful people. I'll let you know if we find any. You guys see any? How about now? Nah, none around here. We're just going to go over here. Journal, prayers, and watch for helpful people, resources, opportunities, or intuitive guidance to show up. Again, I'll let you know if we have any examples here in real time, but nope, so far, none. Your free will requests empower your guides to do more. Put it into the universe is what it's saying. And if you're like, God damn it, fuck this, fuck that, it's like, oh, are you sure? We could do that if you want, but sure. We've been working so hard to move all these mountains for you, and now you want to do that? Why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Support your physical body. The current state of your physical self-care significantly affects the current state of your intuitive abilities. And again, don't beat yourself up about not, like, fucking meal prepping every day or whatever, you know. Give yourself a break. Whether your health is robust, you're recovering from an injury, or you're managing a chronic condition, save 20% of base smokes, but you know, or not. Be user discernment. Be a protective steward of the vessel that houses your sixth sense. Get a free eighth too with that code, you know what I'm saying? Your body requests more support or attention now. Dude, intermittent, that's what it's all about, Jennifer. You don't have to worry about, like, oh my God, I ate after midnight. It's like, okay, well, I probably won't eat anything at all tomorrow. Until like 2 a.m., 11:44. Like, oh, you shouldn't eat right before bed. You're like, oh, so I got to stay up 2 more hours? Oh, man. I'll just play some GTA till I'm tired. I'll just watch some Supernatch until I don't get synchronicities. Just kidding. I would never stop watching it. I would just have to. Now I'm trying to, like, not blow through it because we're getting there, guys. We up there. We in there. We invested. There's no going back now. I'm even contemplating wearing more denim and flannel. You know, it's that bad. Okay, let's see. I got AC/DC on my scooter tracks. I mean, that was a given. It was about to happen. It was bound to happen. I mean, that's what I used to play on the golf course, for crying out loud. Partner with your spirit guides. What am I doing? We already read that. I didn't mean to pull more cards. Factor in divine timing. I'm just going to leave it at that because I wanted to read from this. And we're already so deep in level 2. There is 130. Is that a 30 or what the fuck? Why is it gotta be all orange? 136. Okay. Yeah, so it's 138, 139 is the last page. So 138. We're gonna take the 100 die. We're gonna take the 20 die and the 10. Well, that's 130. We'll take 142. That should be plenty. I guess we could do 138, but no, this is more fun. 2. Nice, such a low number on that 20 die. 32. I like when that happens because the odds would be greater, right? Oh, that was a 1, by the way. Speaking of low digits, they want us to pull from the beginning of the book, and a 2. You see that? We got 1, 2, 2, and 30. How fun is that? Which is 35. Let's see. $35 is partner with your guides. Partner with your guides. Remember, I shuffled again, and then I got this again, and it said to work with all your team of angels. And remember, I just read this. Well, that's what the dice told us to turn to. So, like I said, we get the expanded. It must be coincidence. I mean, I don't know, man. You guys let me know when you see some. I'm just. Here's synchronicities, and it's like, I'm like, did you? What are you talking about? Partner with your guides. Expanded meaning. And look, it's the number 12 card. So we got 12, 12, 1, 2. That's 12. That's fun. Expanded meaning. Drawing this card acts as a loving reminder that your guides are eager to help. It's what they are meant to do. Assist you in co-creating more lovingly and powerfully. Some of our guides even love or even have soul contracts to help you navigate your destiny this lifetime. What you cannot do on your own, you and your guides together can and will accomplish. Making miracles happen in your life is partly about making different choices that lead to different and better outcomes. Make the choice to proactively partner with your guides. They will offer help no matter what, working behind the scenes on your behalf. Yet, when you ask them directly for more assistance, put it in the universe, you use your impressively strong free will to empower them to do even more. Sound exciting? Because it is. Action steps. Get to know your guides and develop a relationship with a few of them. They might include guardian angels, helper angels, and archangels. See my book, Angel Intuition, for more about these non-denominational spirit helpers. Yet surely, of both distant ancestors and recently departed loved ones, advocating for you on the other side. You can give your guides names and think of them individually, or simply address them as a united team. Just Us League? Yeah. Little Brother, Ninth Wonder. In time, you will be able to discern which guide is sending your intuitive messages. Begin asking for help in your thoughts, prayers, and journal. This can be a simple sentence or two. Remember to show gratitude to your guides for blessings in your life. They have no doubt I've had a hand or wing in co-creating many. You are loved and supported from the other side. Remember with the receive love from the other side. Someone needs to get with their spirit guides. You, on the other hand, someone wants access to that. But no, like they got to learn how to do that on their own. You are loved and supported from the other side, always, is a message from your guides now. And as a powerful spiritual being, you're seeing your ops don't want you to know this. You realize that, right? That's their mission. The Smiths, the Agent Smiths, the Smithsonian trying to destroy the truth of giant remains or whatever, right? Change history, Mandela effect, your own story. If they can smear a campaign, the leader of the free world, people who used to rub elbows with the same gentleman, who said years ago that if it got bad enough, I don't want that job, but if it got that bad, count me in. Here we are. Where was I? And as a powerful spiritual being yourself. Oh yeah, where is it? You are loved, and opportunity from the other side always is a message from your guides now. And as a powerful spiritual being yourself, you have free will. Use it to ask for more assistance and watch for it to show up. Watch what happens. Working more closely with your guides can have humans personally and professionally. You also gain the benefits of partnering with their guides. Partnering with your guides is never a substitute for partnering with human experts, but guides can be nice complements to human help. Believing in your guides is a part of believing in the very real, yet often invisible, intuitive world. Yeah, you got to be able to discern. There's a time and a place, right? I feel like we're getting closer to where this is more of a common thing. But don't get it mistaken with some new age bullshit or some fad that people are just into like it's fucking pickleball, okay? Because this ain't pickleball. I don't want you getting into a pickle and end up worshiping Bow. You know what I'm saying? Level 2, that was your reading. How was that? Put it back in the satchel. You're back in the satchel again. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all can ride horses. Just heard wide open spaces. I don't know that song, but I might have heard it a time or two in an elevator or some shit. And not very, in what's the word I'm looking for? Claustrophobic spaces. Claustrophobic spaces. You might be finding peace and making do with what little wiggle room you have. You're utilizing it very well. Some of you might be downsizing, thinking about tiny homes, RV life, van life. Yeah. Good luck with that. Honestly. I feel like there are a lot of amazing, awesome ways to prepare for that nowadays. Now more than ever. So good for you. If you're trying, if that's what it is you're trying, that's new. That's what's up. People might think you're nuts or whatever. Well, just wait till you're posting pictures at like the fucking, Grand Canyon or some shit. Do your thing, Wayne. Thing. Fool saying no kings, but the ace is back. 11:55 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Yeah, no kings. Only aces. It always trumps the kings. I mean, am I right? Level 3. I need to shave level 3. I'm getting grizzly. Hold on. I forgot to put the ammunition back in the holster. Hold on. So silly sometimes. That is our 10. So that goes there. That is our 20, right? Or no, that's our hundo. This is our 20. And you must be the 12. Okay. Level 3. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Michelle. Hey, can you check the trap, Michelle? See if anyone bit the cheese. I feel like we got a few nibblers. We got a couple nibblers. Let's reel them in. You got any bites? Got any bites on the pole? Michelle, reel them in. We got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spirit said, "How come you don't use these decks more often?" Because they're always super long readings, Spirit. But they need to hear about self-care and awakening their intuition. I know. That's why I chose these decks, and I guess you want to choose these decks too. You had every part in helping me choose these decks. See, we use these often, so Spirit's like, nah, man. Don't let me choose. This is what's going to happen when you let me choose, Johnny. You're right. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. Self-care. If you chose level 3, if you chose the self-care inspirational card deck and guidebook, this is your reading. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. Not every opportunity deserves a yes. from you anymore. First two were pretty clear that, because I was like, it doesn't mean you have to say no, okay? Well, level 1 was like, yeah, you might want to say no. Level 2 was like, no way, Jose. No way, Juan. No way, any other Spanish names with the letter J. Unless, of course, you're talking about me. And, you know, yes, invite me. That was close. Use your intuition. This isn't my reading. You better invite me to the bikini wet t-shirt contest swimming marathon. What is this, Cisco? Is this the grind? Is this MTV's the grind part 2? Cisco's beach house or whatever. What's that shit called? Oh man, that was when it was like, why aren't they playing music videos on here anymore? What is this reality TV crap? My goodness gracious, great balls of fuego. It's like, you got to get MTV4 if you want to watch music videos. Oh, you're so old. Gross. You're like, money for nothing and your chicks for free. Like, that is literally the first music video they ever played on this. And you're like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Money for nothing and them chicks for free. You know. No. I'm saying. Struggle is real. Michelle knows what I'm talking about. I'm seeing, what's that other music video came out around this? I feel like it was the second music video they aired. What is it? Where it's like drawn and then it turns into like real life or whatever, and the girl goes through the painting or whatever. I'll be gone in a week or two, but that's not how it sounds when he sings it. Link is defeating Ganon. What is that? They've redone it so many times. I feel like Family Guy has maybe even a couple different renditions of it. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like all hand drawn in pencil and then it turns into color and then it's like real life. What's that song? Because I'm channeling the video and I can't for the life of me think of the name of the song. Is that a crumb? Is someone trying to select your crumbs? Oh wait, no. Is that an indicator that... No, it's a crumb. Someone wants your crumbs. They're like, I'll take their crumbs. I'll take the scraps. Someone could be dumpster diving in your energy. It's like, are you eating spiritual garbage bagels? It's that song. It's driving me crazy, and I feel like I'm gonna get it any second now, and I'm gonna feel so stupid. Like gets on a motorcycle and they go all fast, and she's like, "Oh, I want to stay here in this fucking weird scribbled fucking doodle world, cool world. Brad Pitt can be of significance." You know, got some dope ass imaginations. Some of y'all got some dope ass kinks that I would be willing to explore. We're gonna have to have a safe word or something. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is you got going on. I was one of those kids that would stay up and watch Real Sex on HBO and shit as a kid. A lot of the stuff that exists nowadays. I remember when that shit was like concept, you know? Wow, nothing is jumping out. I want at least one card though. Let's do this. Maybe it's because the last one was so long And Spirit's like, let's be very specific with the self-care so it doesn't get like spread too thin. We need a shiatsu message. We need tissue massage of your ego, okay? It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel good. Wow, look at this. Take time to relax. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. I wanted to say it like, the time to relax is when you don't have time to relax. Matter of facts, you know, 12:03 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Yeah, see? Prioritize it. You're like, I can't. My phone's full from all my appointments or whatever. I'm all booked up. Whatever, man. Okay. Is it still 138 in this deck too? No, it's well, there's a lot of pages. Is that 170, 171. So we're gonna have to roll a couple die twice. We got 1, 20, 32, 42, and I said there was what? We'll roll all 4 twice. How about that? The sad thing is we won't... What's the shortest, like, earliest page? First card. The first card is... Okay, yeah, we could totally roll all 4 twice, I think, and be okay. Yeah. 42 is the first page. So yeah, we can roll these twice. We'll be safe. I just want to make sure that we can logically get every page depending on what Spirit wants us to read. But we're rolling these twice. 30... 8, 1, and 8. 88 miles per hour, Marty. That's weird. So we got 88, 1, 30. So 31, 46, 47. Right. So someone write that down. 47. Just in case. 47. Please and thank you. And then we have 8 again. That's fun. We have 12, so that's 20. 12 again. That's 12, 12. We saw 12, 12 on the Zelda Game & Watch earlier. And that was when we had 12 with that other deck, remember? When we flipped to the page. And that's what we're doing right now. So 12, 12. It wasn't a synchronicity before, but... And it was. I was joking that it wasn't. And now it's 1 again. So whoever doubted and is still watching, I don't know why you're still watching. I thought you didn't believe. So go away. Go away. No one's making you be here. But you know you want to. Look. And then the die said 0. So if you're like, if you roll it twice, it's not going to do one of the low cards. Well, that's the thing. This window dice, that's actually 100. But... we can do that. 100 and what did I say? So 24, that's 32, 34. No, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, 32. 24 plus 8. Yeah, 32. So 132 and then the 47, right? 132, 147. That's 179. Yes, 179. Wow, that is the last page, right? Oh, no, that was the last page in the last one. Did we go? Oh, no, okay, 189. That's funny. 150. Oh, no, it's 160. No, yeah, we did go over. There's 171 pages. Let's subtract. Let's subtract from this guy here. This is the 12 die. My goodness. 179 minus 9, so 170. That's pretty fun. I'll let you know if we have any more synchronicities. No, I guess not. Guess not. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you see any synchronicities, because I'm shooting blanks over here. You know what I'm saying? Here I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3, bang every MC easily. I ain't saying nothing. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. I feel like you need to tell yourself yes. Give yourself permission. And again, use your discernment, because somehow I don't want it to go right to the head. Yo, picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Someone on some LSD or something. Picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world. Not all the people in the world itself, you know, Mother Gaia or whatever. In just the manner you must most desire. I feel like you are going to be seen by things that are not of people that you're hoping to be seen by. Channel this image as you move through your day. Tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Mental, emotional, and physical internal self-care. Reflect upon times that you expected others to caretake your emotions. How did this work out? Did you receive what you needed? Oh, excuse me. Did you receive what you needed? Spirit, when I burped just now with the confirmation, it made me think of the poll. I think that's one of the questions in the poll for you to self-reflect on. How did this work out? How will this work out? Or something like that. Did you receive what you needed? Is this what I want? I feel like is what it is asking. You can switch want with need if you want. It's up to you. It is want, though, I believe, in the poll. Ultimately, it is up to us to be our own emotional caretakers or undertakers. You know, whatever your jive is over there, coroner. No one puts baby in the coroner. To learn how to soothe and uplift our spirits. In the face of external challenges, it can be tempting to desire or even demand that others take on some of this load. Don't blow it all. Don't blow your whole load. But this is not their load to bear. Yeah. Unload it over there. This is a no parking zone. No loading or unloading. Excuse me, ma'am. No unloading here. Focus your energy on assessing your emotional state and take at least one action toward self-soothing. Okay? Take one. Just one. You can do that, right? Remember, none of the cards came out. It wanted me to hyper-focus on that spot. You're so tense. Remember? Holy shiatsu massage. I mean, right? Am I spiritually massaging those tight, tender loins? With your consent, of course. But we're gonna get you loose. We're self-soothing. Relational, community, creative, and work. External self-care. Okay? Focus on the most prominent relationship in your life right now. You know who or what that is, right? Ask yourself what it is you desire most from this person. Do you find yourself craving verbal affirmations from others? Do you find yourself craving verbal affirmations from others? Yeah, do you need to hear something come out of someone's mouth in order for you to be happy or something? Physical care and affection? Ooh. Do you want to be admired, respected, or left alone? What if you could give this thing to yourself and be the ultimate partner you desire? Ooh, that sounds so much less insulting than self-love. You can buy yourself flowers, write your name in the sand, talk to yourself for hours, that we know. And even your ex couldn't stand, that about you or whatever. Today, choose one thing that you often feel you need from this person and take an action to provide it for yourself. At the end of the day, notice how you feel. How your need, has your need been met? You know what I was seeing right there, and I don't want to be like inappropriate or pervy or anything or weird. But if some of y'all are feeling like you're being like ignored by your person and you're wanting physical touch, arousal, someone to open up to you and be romantic to you, look, you can't make someone who isn't romantic a romantic. Okay. But what I can tell you is, again, I was getting like, I don't want to be a perv, right? But if you feel like someone is depriving you of physical touch, depriving you of sexy time, you know what would piss that person off? If you have no problem getting yourself love. And I don't mean cheating on them. I don't mean calling your ex or dating online and scrolling left or scrolling right or tapping into someone's DMs or talking to their friend or your ex or looking for someone entirely else new. I'm saying, take yourself to dinner, take yourself on a date, and don't feel weird about it. But I feel like if it's sex, again, I was talking about HBO earlier and real sex. Like, you can figure that shit out on a budget if you need help. You know what I'm saying? Just get that out of the way. That's an investment that will keep on paying for itself. You know what I'm saying? And that fool who just costs you, or that chick that just costs you, they're going to feel really stupid when you get more out of a vibrating piece of silicone that takes D batteries than 9-volt over here, who is just annoying, like the 9-volt he needs to replace in the smoke detector. And if there's a fire, no one's going to know. Jesus Christ. Just letting you know. Someone needs to change their gosh damn 9-volt. I know there hasn't been a Radio Shack nearby in 30 years. You got to figure that shit out, homie. Go to Dollar Tree. Figure it out. Jesus. Every 3.5 minutes. Beep. Like, dude. Jennifer knows what I'm talking about. She's like, get 9-volt batteries. Get D batteries. Replace D batteries in big orange. Stat. Well, what is this? Compose a letter to your future self. Oh, I can't wait to get them D batteries. Would you get yourself a mag light over there, Jennifer? Hope your son isn't watching. Ew, gross, Mom. Yeah, that's right, honey. You better go hang out with your friends this weekend because shit, we're going to Netflix and chill, me and Big Orange. We're going to make orange creamsicles, and no, you can't be there. Trust me, you don't want to be there. Things are bad when when Jennifer's dancing around the kitchen, fucking making dessert, like, said a hip hop, a hip, I'll satisfy you with my super sperm. I said a hip hop, a hip to the. I'm the J to the E to the N to the F, and the rest is EFR. Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. Yeah, so get out of here, kids. Me and your dad get in a room if you're not going to get out of here. Or whatever. Or me and this new person I've been talking to. Don't worry about it. Compose a letter to your future self. Who do you think you'll be 10 years from now? Wait, compose a future letter to yourself. Wasn't that what we read? No, it wasn't. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! This blossomed into a whole different reading. No, it didn't. There's that Joey. No way, Jose. We already said no. No. No, Joey. G.I. Joe, maybe. But Jose over here? No bueno. What is this? Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. What? That sounds like some cool shit to like a good excuse to want to be alone. That's from Nikki Rowe. In one hand you hold your wildness, in the other your quietness. Draw from each hand as needed. Rock, paper, scissors. Dynamite. You know? It's like you might only have one match, but you can cause an explosion or whatever. You like wrote a letter to yourself. Hey, in case of emergency, light the match. Why don't you light the match? You're like, no, not that match. It's one of those like birthday candles that don't blow out. Yeah, you can't. It's like a waterproof wick. You like throw the bomb in the pool. You're like, that doesn't work. Haven't you seen Crocodile Dundee? It's dynamite, bro. It's dynamite. That's why I said AC/DC tried to warn you, man. Because it's TNT. It's dynamite. I said it's TNT. You should be afraid, man. Haven't you seen, what was it, Lost? When that guy's like, this is dynamite. You got to be very careful when you're carrying. Boom! What season was, I feel like that was season 1 or season 2, and you're like, oh, I thought that dude was going to be here for a while. Now they know about, now everyone is aware of how temperamental dynamite can be, you know, when it has the secretion on the outside. Another reason for you to clean yourself up. Explosive. West Coast shit. Okay, here we go. Don't take your health for granted. Remember the physical body thing that we were reading here about what you're digesting or ingesting? Don't take your, and again, mind, body, and spirit, right? But it was talking about physical health. This is Jada Pinkett Smith. That's the first time I've looked at who I'm going to read before I read it. And I just think it's funny because it's Will Smith's. I mentioned earlier the Smiths, the Agent Smiths, but Men in Black and, you know, all the other Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. If anything, I would say that this card is rare, but forget it. Yo home to Bel-Air. Don't take your health for granted. Don't take your body for granted. Do something today that communicates to your body that you desire to care for it. Tomorrow is not promised. You better get them fucking batteries. Never mind Amazon Prime. You better go to Dollar Tree. I don't know who this reading is for. I mean, look at the card even. It's green. You need to go to Dollar Tree. You know, those will hold you over till the Amazon shipment comes. You can't wait 2-day free Prime delivery. What? We need to get that orange vibrating. We don't even know if it works. It's been so long. There's corrosion from the batteries that exploded in there last time. You might want to just get a whole new one with the vibrating bunny on there. You know what I'm talking about? They got the little rabbit. It's shaped like a carrot. I don't know where this guy sees this stuff. You leave your magazines laying around all over the time, Bugs. He calls his Lola, you know, but it's for Lola, I guess. Oh, did I just ruin this? Why did you tell him about Lola? I'm sorry. I'm excited. Bugs. I mean, how am I supposed to unsee the vibrating bunny? You know what I'm talking about, Collective. Jennifer knows what I'm talking about. She's been shopping Adam and Eve ever since that last reading when we were channeling Adam and Eve. She's been like, looking at the system specs. I don't know. 8 modes. Shit. It's like, dude, if you have a choice between the 8-speed bike or the 12-speed bike, Jennifer, you always get the 12-speed bike. Especially if it has oscillating or rotating abilities, or, you know, the more articulation, the better. More, yes, you're right. Those are more moving parts and more chances for it to break, but hey, again, think of how much you wasted on that dude. You know what I'm saying? You could always get another one with never mind the rabbit. Maybe next time you get the Roadrunner. You know what I mean? Beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Eat at least one full meal today without any technology present. Yeah, don't microwave it. It's like, I don't know, put it on the dashboard. Let that melt the cheese or whatever. Or just eat a salad or whatever. Challenge yourself not to take it out of the fridge. Eat at least one full meal today without any technology present. Focus on nourishing your body and the sensations that come up. Hey, I just pulled a card. I don't know what this is all about, guys, but look, dedicate a day in the future to self-care. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2-day prime shipping. I don't know, but, you know, I'm pretty sure you got 6 minutes, 5 minutes before Dollar Tree closes if you're in Texas. You know, all the way up to Chicago. So there's no fucking excuse. You might even be able to be in Minnesota and get yourself some D-bats. You know what I mean? D-bats. I'm just letting you know, level 2, the choice is yours. You know, not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore, but this one, you know, if it were me. Shit. There can't be anything bad about that. Except for like running into a coworker at the sex shop, you know. I'm just saying. That's what cucumbers are for. You're just like, what are you doing? Nothing. In the organic produce, I was just looking at these, what are they called? Those English cucumbers. Checking out English cucumbers. It's incredible. They come all shrink wrapped like that and stuff already. It's, you know. You are going to wash it first, right? Just making sure. You can't breathe. I'm so hard. I'm so hard. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I'm not hard. I promise. You need me to stand up so you can see? I'm not. We're all adults here. We're all adults here. I mean, we're all adults here. Okay? Calm down. I need to put my bullets back in the holster. Well, okay. Then we got the 10 here. Okay. It's the final countdown. Hey, here we go. Here we glow. Yes. Yes. That's so fun. Level 3 spirit was like, y'all need to fucking rub one out. Y'all need to stop fucking doing this and doing that to get homeboy who can't even fucking get with it. Come on, y'all. Look at you. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're wearing Crocs and sweatpants. What is the world coming to these days? Look at yourself. What would you give that? What advice would you give that person in the mirror? Go on, collective. Discipline. Tell yourself, no. D batteries are just $4.99. You might need to get 2 or 3 packs depending on what you're packing over there. You got the rabbit thing or whatever. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what pleasure parties you'd be participating in. I thought you were going to look at Tupperware. Pampered chef my ass. That was something else. I'm just going to support my friend, she says. Yeah. Uh-huh. You usually get at least a free pair of paring knives or something, honey. You went to that party, you came home without any Rubbermaid? Oh no, honey, I ordered Rubbermaid. Bet you did. Why do we have all these English cucumbers in the fridge? Oh, take them out of the fridge. What are you doing with room temperature English cucumbers, honey? Level 4. The saga continues. We're just going to have to wait for the finale or whatever for that story. I don't know what you got going on over there, Collective, but damn. Either you spend too much time at Home Goods or you don't spend enough time at Home Goods. But you need to get your home some goods. You know, you don't get one again is good. You should be getting it. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this about myself again. I just, I can't not dance. Rhythm is a dancing. Level 4. I know you got places to go, people to see. You're busy, big day tomorrow. You got the big day of beating the shit out of me and beating me with your hickory stick. All right. That's the goat. The talking goat. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I didn't see that last sentence you did just 2 days ago. Oh, shit. I knew the number 2 was significant. I'm telling you, 2 days, that shit's on your doorstep. You got the Ring doorbell set up to send you alerts. You hear the wind chimes going off and shit in the other room. It's like, you're like, oh. That must be my package. They're like, excuse me, ma'am, you need a sign for this? You need a sign for this package from adamandeve.com? Like, is your name Jennifer? Can you give me a hand with this? It's too big for me to carry by myself. I just had my back worked on, Broke my coccyx. Can't be doing heavy lifting. I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put this on you. 12:30. Normally, I'd bring it into your living room. But yeah, see, look at my coccyx. Oh, man. In fact, can you help me? Can you help me straighten this out? Oh, that's better. Thank you. She's a big one. What'd you get? Is that furniture? I shouldn't be prying. None of my business. I have that problem. I just never seen a box so big before. On the day I throw out my coccyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like saying coccyx. 10:01 on the clock. Oh, someone's like, ugh, that's like the word moist. Ugh. Moist and coccyx are my 2 least favorite words. There's nothing, what's worse than moist and coccyx? A moist coccyx. Let's see. Where did it go? Where'd you go? 909. We got a 9 here, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Daydream tarot deck. Wake up. I'm just kidding. Let him sleep in. He looks so peaceful. She looks so peaceful. Oh my God. You better wake me up if some awesome stuff is happening. I swear to God. I don't want to miss that shit. Slap me across the face. Pour water on me. I don't care. I don't want to miss out. And I don't have FOMO because I trust that you're going to alert me, right? A meteor shower or whatever. I want to go. I want to see the meteor shower. How come I don't get to see the meteor shower? Never get to see the shower of the meteors. You'll get to see a meteor shower one day, Collective. I promise. Anyway. Level 4. If you chose the Daydream Tarot deck, This is your reading. Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. Ooh, I feel like level 4 is getting used to saying no. They're like, hey, this is fun. I should not overcommit myself to things more often. It's getting positive result. I like this. Is this what they call fruits of thy labor? I've been working so hard. At working not so hard. You're working smarter, not harder. I know it's hard, right? Until you get it down, and then it's... Oh, did I do that so effortlessly again? Shit. Someone better slow me down. Just kidding. What is this? 6 of Cups. Someone's like, man, I wish you'd slow down. It's like, haha, nice try. Why don't you pick up the pace? Pick up the pecani sauce or whatever. New York City. That really chaps my hide. I bet it does, Jennifer. I don't know where you got that shit. What is this? 5 of Cups. I'm a little jealous. And 5 of Swords. 5-5. You know what that happens? You know what I like to do? I like to say, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Someone's like, man, I want a cup. And this guy's like, I'm sorry, man. I can't serve you. You're not on this side of the fence, man. It's against the rules. But man, we want a cup. It's like, you got all those extra cups over there just stacked up. Why can't we have a sip? It's not fair. There's even more over here, man, but you can't come in here. We turn that into cold brew anyways, man. I don't know why I sound like fucking Chong, man. The guy kind of looks like Chong. I think that's channeling Chong, man. 1234 on the Zelda Game & Watch, man. Yeah. You need to be more vulnerable, man, and open to receiving love. That's what I mean. Michelle is a good example of showing herself love and listening to what her body is telling her she needs. And for her, right now, it's more coffee. I'm proud of you. Oh no, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Spirit must not want me to say anything else. It's not Spirit, it's the Illuminati. It's the Illuminati, man. Look, it's like they don't want us speaking. They don't want us giving out cups to the people on the other side of the fence. It's like, no. They can't sip from the cup, man. Don't even tease them like that, man. Don't let them think they could just sip from the cup, bro. You don't even have any coffee, man. Why do you think your cup's empty, bro? Well, I drank it, man. Well, you need to ration your beans, man. No, I don't, bro. I got plenty of coffee. Well, there's a shortage on coffee, man. Colombia is not looking good right now, man. What are you talking about, bro? There's no shortage on coffee, bro. What is it, the Boston Coffee Party? Like, come on. What, you got nothing to say? This fool thought he was a king. He's the king of pentacles. And he's the king of wands. Like, put your money where your mouth is. Oh, yeah, you don't have any money to put it where their mouth is. It's like, well, dude, those who can will. Those who can't will. You probably know all about that, right? Someone's trying to look in your cups, and you're like, get out of here, kitty, before you get bit by the dogs. Yeah, see? Someone's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. See, again, like, these guys are like, let me get a sip of the cup. And this guy's like, all right, you guys need to go. You don't have to go home, but you need to get the out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or I sick my bats on you. Yeah. You don't want my vampire bats coming after you, man. They'll suck you dry like Spider-Man. Not like Spider-Man. He doesn't suck people dry. He just swings around in his underwear and wears his undies on the outside of his pants. But my bats, no, man. You don't want none of these vampire bats, man. I'm just letting you know. You have been warned. If around and find out. Please don't make me do my job. Someone's like, trust me, man. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me. And someone's like, I don't know, man. And you're like, okay. Do I look like I'm joking? And you're like, okay. And it's like someone's ready. It's like one of those shorts where someone like talks shit to someone, and then next thing you know, they know kung fu, and they're like, and it's like, whoa, what's this, man? Huh? What are you, karate? And it's like, dude, you're about to get your ass kicked, homie. Like, you might want to stop acting stupid and tough now, and apologize to the kid before he makes you look like an idiot in front of all your friends, including your girlfriend. You know. Yeah, this is a humbling experience for someone, and the truth might just be all that needs to be said. Now I'm seeing Friday when frickin' what's her name? Is it Nia in Friday who stands up to frickin' Craig? I always forget her name. And I know all the chicks in here fucking know her name. Not to Craig, stands up to Debo after Craig gets his ass kicked because no one else was willing to stand up to Debo. And shit got all gangster there for a second, and she was like, don't be a little bitch. You think that's gangsta? That's pussy. That's pussy shit. 10:10 on the clock. Yeah, I feel like, again, someone's handing out lessons like a fucking masterclass. And show them what's up. You're like, this one's free. The next one's going to cost you. Wow. Again, I almost feel like people are getting off easy, and then they try you again. And then they try you again because they think they got away with it the first time. And it's like, oh, here's you trying to send them a hint. And then here's them taking it. Here's the hint. They're either stupid or you're a stormtrooper and you can't hit the broadside of a barn even though you're a full-blown sniper marksman up in this bitch. What is this? Yeah, Spirit said that's the truth. And you've got receipts to prove it. Someone could be experienced, but I feel like you hold more experience. And again, you're like, I wish a motherfucker would. It's like someone being actually really good at pool and thinking that they're about to school you based on maybe the first game you played. And you're like, I'll tell you what, double or nothing. You know, I really shouldn't. I gotta make sure I can pay rent tomorrow. And I need gas. And I probably shouldn't. Oh, come on. What are you, chicken? You know what? Screw it. Why not? I'll just ask my mom for some more money. She'll put out. Oh, this guy asks his mom for money. All right, yeah, rack them up. All right, what are we playing? 9-ball, 8-ball? Cutthroat? What are we doing? Oh, but you have to bank the 8. Wait, what? Yeah. You have to bank the 8. And we have to call all the shots. We said double or nothing, right? I'm going home broke without some sort of advantage. The chariot. Oh, yeah. You got the dude's car in his house and everything. Like, hey, man. Sorry, bro. It's like, this is what you do. You just humble fools. Look at this Page of Pentacles. You don't even realize it. Again, I feel like people think you're playing. People think you're playing. They don't know what you've been through. You don't look like what you've been through. I'm seeing that 7-7. Or that 5-5 earlier. Man, and I love how the ace looks like a page, right? But it's an ace. What did I say in the beginning? No kings? Because the people try to be the king, but the ace is back. I want to run around talking about guns like I ain't got none. What you think? I sold them all? And I feel like you got people's attention when it comes to something. But we have 3, 4. We're missing 5, but we got 6, 7. I like that we're missing 5. 5 is always like stuck or halfway or getting up that mountain. It's like you're skipping that step. You're skipping the depressing, oh, I need a rest. Maybe you just balance out, again, like the intermittent fasting, intermittent everything. Balance, intermittent balance. You switch to the next thing. Tomorrow you do legs. Today we do arms. And again, it's like you got your routine down. Again, people are watching you and they're like, how do they do it? And you're like, I don't even know, man. I'm trying to work on the next thing. You're like, I'm just being me, man. I'm just doing what I do best. And I don't even know what that is. And they're like, well, we want to know. It's like, I'll let you know when I can transcribe it into words that your thick skull can comprehend. Yeah. In the meantime, have yourself a cup. It's like, I don't know. It's like people want the next book of Game of Thrones. And it's like, dude, we're still writing that shit. Like, you know, this is like, I just thinking of my dad back when he was like into the books and he like blew through the books. And then it started being like a show on TV and he started watching HBO. Shout out to HBO, you know, help a brother out. Freaking A. But it's like, when it was on, he was like, that's it. It's not even like the beginning. Like that's just like the first book. It wasn't even the first book. I was like, I know, Dad. They're like filming it right now. No, I don't want to wait. It's like, dude, let me call up fucking Steven Spielberg, see if he can make a few calls or something. Like, dude, what do you expect? Yeah, someone is like, and it's not that it's impossible. It's like someone just has unrealistic expectations on like how or what or when things should take place and what that looks like. I feel like they can't comprehend what all goes into, like, they just want to see the movie and they're like, that's a stupid movie. They don't think of like the acting, the rehearsal, the choreography, the location, the setting, the gosh damn color palette of the fucking movie, right? The location, the, you know, the timing, the weather, the, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm seeing in my mind's eye, like the product I used to manufacture, like that my father invented. We used to sell to Disney to use in like their movie sets. And like the first time where they really kind of took it to the next level was the second Pirates of the Caribbean, with the whole Flying Dutchman ship is all bond coat, is all our cementitious overlay. And like they redid this entire scene where they were, and this was in like that was the first time they used our product, but then they started using it in every movie. And then I feel like was it the third one or the fourth, where he needs to get a tear from a mermaid, Jack Sparrow does, and they filmed it in Hawaii, right? Well, this particular scene that had the ships coming in, and at the time of day they're filming to get the perfect lighting, the waves were like calm and not crashing, and they wanted them crashing, so they rebuilt this whole scene in the parking lot at Universal to where they could just shoot this one scene, and it's like a fucking 3-minute scene. And I was able to go on set, and it was a full 360-degree film set, meaning like they built it all enclosed, and there was like this piece of stone that was on like a railroad track, and you go in, all the actors would go in and stuff, and they were still building the set, right? Like there was a dude in the water with a 5-gallon bucket with sawdust dyed to be green with like glue or whatever, and he was throwing it on the dock to look like moss on the dock. I was like, this is fucking, I was like, oh. This is like my wet dream. And no, when we were all in there, they're explaining that they close the thing that it rolls on that railroad track, and then everyone is literally, you don't know you're in LA. It's like I felt like I was in Hawaii, and all the rockscapes and the lighthouse and all the wood on the dock was not wood or stone or rock. It was a product on foam, and it was like, whoa. And then, all this because they wanted the waves crashing in a certain way, and they had this humongous green screen. And if you ever go to Universal and you go on like the tram tour and they take you through the parking lot, through all the, like the different stages and shit, you see this massive green screen. Well, they use that entire thing, and that whole scene is CGI'd in, like the actual footage from Hawaii, like CGI'd in with the way they wanted the waves crashing. And then they had like the wave machines, so that it was like the actors were actually like, you know what I mean? Fucking incredible. And the whole point of that is someone can't get in, and you would know if they were really in. I feel like someone is talking a big game, like maybe celebrating too soon, or acting as if they know something, or acting as if something is up and you are not getting in based on what information they have. But that's the Ace of Swords in reverse. The information is, I don't know if it's like they don't have a reliable resource, but Two of Pentacles, or that's just the mindset they want you in, is not thinking you are worthy. Even though I feel like you are more than worthy. I mean, that 7 is the Chariot. So I feel like actions speak louder than words, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what's interesting. The whole kindness for weakness thing. They assume it's a weakness until they realize it's not. They don't realize all the times you held your mouth was out of respect, was out of mercy, was out of keeping the peace. Not out of weakness, not at all. That's the biggest mistake they could ever make. 8 of Pentacles. And again, look what, I'm just saying, I feel like by now, y'all should have fruits of your labor. And I don't mean the heavy lifting. I mean the metaphorical heavy lifting, which is realistically like 100,000 trips carrying one rock, right? At a time. Versus trying to push the boulder because someone thought that would be easier or take less time. It's like someone trying to find the perfect parking space. And it's like, why don't you just park right here? Or we'd already be shopping. But they have a reason for that. And at the same time, I feel like if it's because they don't want to park next to another car because they don't want it to get dented, guess what happens? There's always going to be that time where it always worked until it didn't. That boxer that has the undefeated champion title or whatever, no knockouts, and then they get knocked out. For some people, it's like they get on this high of what they think is success or whatever, and they don't realize it's more like a 40 days of darkness. And that 41st day, instead of coming out of the darkness and finally being able to breathe and enjoy having accomplished that 40 days of darkness, they find ways to distract themselves during 40 days of darkness, and then they think it's light, and then when the light comes, they're still in the dark. It's that 41st day where we can celebrate. I feel like a lot of tonight's reading is about giving you guys permission, yourselves permission for the things that won't harm anyone. 2, will do nothing but contribute to making your vibration higher, and that there can be nothing wrong with that. And of course, be responsible when I say that, because if you're spending the life savings to go to the casino because you've been itching to go play the one-armed bandit, that's not what this is. Maybe it's your lucky day and you never go to the casino, and it's something you used to enjoy and you stopped going because blah blah blah. And maybe you're supposed to go throw $20 in a slot. And assuming you have more than $20 and that's not, again, your rent, it's not getting paid because of it, go. You know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars I've thrown into arcade games, and you don't get anything out of that shit. Unless it's skee ball, and I fucking hate skee ball. I'd rather play like the one where you shoot the balloon in the clown in the mouth and pop the balloon or whatever. I have a better chance of beating you at the same game that requires strategy and skill than I do playing against the house or the computer, right? Especially you just scan them both, fucking shoot that shit and pop it. But it's like, no, you got something down and it's working for you. You have positive results. So why would you stop doing that? And for some of you who aren't quite seeing the fruits of your labor, your cards are saying, well, then plant some fucking seeds so that you do have something to look forward to. And it shouldn't come as an expense to you. And if anything, is this an asset that you need to invest in, even if it costs maintenance? Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. But if it's needed to get you to your job, and this is the gas in the tank of your vehicle, or blah, 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 I feel like you're more than happy to afford whatever this is. That this could be incorporating vitamins. This can be just changing your regimen. And now you like it because you're seeing that it works. It's going to, again, motivate you, incentivize you to keep going. Ace of Wands. I can't make it up. And it's a lot of the same cards. Look, and someone didn't think that you could do it, didn't believe in you. The biggest, fattest I told you so is coming. Because you said, don't tell me what I can't do. Level 4. And again, it's not out of like rebel for rebel's sake. You're not a rebel just for kicks now. You're not just trying to fight against the system. You're standing up for something that's right. And for whatever reason, people can't seem to see your perspective. I feel like you're just like, you know what? I'm going to do this and I'll show you. But you're no more showing them. You're just letting them watch for whatever reason. Isn't it interesting how they like to stay tuned in? Level 4. That was your... You're like their favorite fucking show on television. And they're like, you can't do that on television. It's like, well, then turn it off. You know I can't hear you through the television, right? Okay. Who's the crazy one? Look at you over there. You're like, this guy's talking to himself. It's like, well, so are you. At least I have an audience listening. You know, what's the difference between me and you? Exactly. So don't do that, by the way. Gross. I love you guys. Thank you for all that you do. All right, community chest. Let me preserve Zelda. I'll tell you what, Zelda, let me plug you in. Give her some life support. Okay. Community chest. Speaking of pirates and their booty. I'm proud of you, Collective. I feel like you've reached a certain level of experience where now you can even offer some sort of advice. You might not be completely out of something entirely, but you are experiencing it enough to, again, even if it's advice on like what not to do, don't do what I did, learn from my mistakes, right? I feel like if people are saying like, don't tell me what I can or cannot do, because this could be you dealing with someone in this rebellious kind of, wow, don't tell me what I can't do. Hangman in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. And you could have just warned this person, like, look, I'm just looking out for you because you might see clearly what is bothering people and what they need to fix. The challenging part is when you point it out and then they don't want to fix it. But you do plant a seed. And again, I feel like things aren't the same once you kind of point this out. You know, you're like, hey, look, did you know you have a giant key in your back and someone keeps twisting it and you just keep going like this? And they're like, what? And you're like, yeah, man, look. It's like you're trying to tell Buzz Lightyear, bro, you're a toy, homie. It's not flying. That's falling with style, you know? And it's like, they don't want to hear that shit. They thought for sure they were the only Buzz Lightyear and to infinity beyond. And nah, man. I'm sorry. Like, to us, you're special. You're Buzz. But don't think you're the only Buzz. Bro, you got a whole damn following out here and you don't even know it. But you're not alone. You know? But people, yeah, what Buzz Lightyear stands for and what you've done and where you've gone and where you're going to go, that hasn't changed. People want to know what you're doing next. And it's like, I'm kind of getting Avengers, or not Avengers, The Incredibles. He was like getting all out of shape and shit, Mr. Incredible. And it's like, I don't know. He was trying to like raise kids and fucking hang out with his smoking hot wife with a banging ass booty. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Pixar was like, yeah, we're going to turn it up. But I mean, good call. You know what I mean? Mrs. Impossible, Incredible. It's like, yeah, you're not kidding. Kids everywhere were like, man, Mom, how come your butt don't look like that? And they're like, damn it, son. It used to. And it's like, why are you checking out your mom's butt, dude? Pornhub, man. I'm telling you, it's just poisoning the masses or whatever. We need HBO After Dark, Skinamax back. That's all. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. For the fucking kids, man. For the damn kids. Wu-Tang is for the kids. I bet Wu-Tang is down for hardcore soft porn. The Red Hot Chili Peppers is. Dream of Californication. Let's see where we're at with the poll over here, shall we? I wish they all could be Californication. I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm hearing the white hat, top hat. I'm done. Gonna do what I wanna do. 'Cause every girl's crazy about a sharp dress, man. I'm not gonna read the lyrics, but let's see. The biggest upgrade in my decision making has been learning to ask myself, and this the reason that we're checking out the poll, guys. Thank you for who participated. The goal here is, again, to self-reflect, and there's no wrong answers, and to kind of see where you're at in your journey and get you to kind of question yourself, you know. The biggest upgrade in my decision making, again, your core kind of resource for yes or no, right, has been learning to ask myself, does this feel right? Does this feel right? It says 45%. Not just assuming it's all that glitters is gold, right? And again, sometimes we can overthink. Sometimes we can overprepare. Sometimes we might talk ourselves out of things. I don't want to confuse this with that. The biggest upgrade in your decisions, again, you would have results of this, has been learning to ask yourself, does this feel right? And then yes or no, right? Decide from there. So yeah, almost half of y'all. Good job. I said that. And good job. 33%. I love the numbers here. 33 and 22, and then 0. 33% says, my biggest upgrade in my decision making has been learning to ask myself, is this aligned? So feeling right and aligned might be two different things, because some things might feel really good. Doesn't mean it's aligned. Some things might be aligned and not feel very good. shiatsu massage, remember? So again, this is about discernment, guys, and I trust you guys when you're answering these things. And maybe you feel like you picked wrong, or you want to change your answer. Again, there's no wrong answer. And if you're just awakening your intuition even more now about yourself and understanding through having done the exercise, well then I guess it worked. Mission accomplished. 22% said the biggest upgrade in my decision making has been learning to ask myself, what will this cost me? 22% is finally kind of thinking, doing the math. Do I have enough to afford this when it comes to my time, my love, my energy, my attention? What will this cost me? Not that you're not willing to invest in it, but I feel like you now are seeing that maybe we need to save up for that or put it on layaway and make payments as we can. The thing with layaway, though, is you can't have it until it's paid off, right? So make sure you're paying as you can, as you go. Steady as she goes, steady as she goes. 0% said the biggest upgrade in my decision making has been learning to ask myself, do I actually want this? So again, I want to give you guys kudos. No one is asking themselves that anymore. Do I want this? So a lot of you are doing what you want. My question is it aligned? What is it costing you, and does it feel right? There's no reason why you can't use that whole combination to find out if it is something you actually want. Discernment, right? Because why? Not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. Guys, thank you so much. I love y'all. Again, if you haven't already, now's a good time to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up. When this is over in a few minutes, drop a comment below. Give me about an hour or so when this is done. And you can expect to see timestamps in the description box as well as pinned in the comments section below the reading. But I'm afraid that's our time. And speaking of time, do you know what time it is? Ancient Chinese secret. That's right. That's right. And guys, I want to thank you all again checking out the tarotzone.com, checking out the discounts we got here. And again, guys, not only does it give you discounts to get you stuff that you may or may not already have incorporated into your lifestyle, know that you are donating on your behalf. I am donating on your behalf without any additional cost to you. If anything, you're getting a discount. So check it out. Help me help you help the children, right? That's what we're doing here. And what else? Yeah. $5 from each tarot deck as seen using tonight's reading level 1. $5 from each deck and $5 from each shadow box goes to stop child trafficking. 10% from all the other merch in the shop goes to stop child trafficking. So check out the embroidered items. Good news. Before I had a chance to even warn you guys that the gray caps were out of stock, they're back in stock. So good news. I do love the gray one a lot. I wear a lot of gray, Let's see. Open sesame. Ooh. That's crispy. Learn Chinese. Wonton. Remember earlier when I said Juan a few times? We were talking about Juan. It can be only Juan. My name is Juan. But Juan. That's 1 ton. That's heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Was there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull in the future? Never mind, Doc. Wonton. That's what, 33,000 pounds, 3,300 pounds? I forget. What's a metric ton? Learn Chinese. Wonton. Yun ton. I swear to God. The pronunciation of wonton is yun ton. Yun ton. Yun ton. Lucky numbers are 17. That's our cue. hey, remember the 12 came out earlier and it was a 1 and a 2? And I'm like, hey, look, 12, 12, 12. Then it was 12, 12. And then it was like 1 and the 2 made 12. Well, we got 2 and 1. So 17, 2, 1, 19, 27, and 29. From the top, 17, 2, 1, 19, 27, and 29. Oh my God. All right, guys, gals, ladies and gents, archangels, all the angels and saints, and some of you not so sainty people, you know. Prepare for the unexpected and you'll triumph over challenges. I couldn't have said it better myself. Remember, guys, not every opportunity deserves a yes from you anymore. So if it's an opportunity is an opportunity. Prepare for the unexpected and you'll triumph over challenges. Good opportunities usually do have challenges involved, and they're not just sign here in blood and I'll take away all your problems. I'm just letting you know, but prepare for the unexpected. That way you're ready. Get ready so you don't, or stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Prepare for the unexpected and you'll triumph over challenges. The point is challenges and triumph. It requires you going after those things, even if they're difficult. Whether you got to prioritize the hardest thing you don't want to do first and get it out of the way, or do all the stuff you know you can knock out and then you can focus on that. Whatever works for you. Try not to spread yourself too thin at this time. Focus. Less is more. Following one course until successful is more effective than micromanagement, spreading yourself too thin. And a lot of that stuff will be there later to put it off. Use your discernment. Know which one I'm talking about when I'm talking to you, y'all. I love y'all. And if you ain't heard it today, wrong button. I love you. If you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you. And God bless you and your beautiful families. See you on the next one, Collective. Don't make me a liar, y'all. Go do your thing or not, depending on where you're at in the journey. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Thank you again, ladies. A thin crowd tonight, but always appreciated. And it's like concentrated, right? Even though there might be few of you, I do feel like it gets just that much more intimate. And obviously, we got the views. I can see the views there. We have the participation and the polls. So I love y'all, even if you decide to not make yourself known. I appreciate you for being here, checking us out. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next one, or you'll contribute energetically again to the next one. Hopefully, you got something positive out of this reading and not a bunch of bullshit blown up your ass. If you want that, just call up your ex. Terra Star, I see you. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.